Cheesehead Gardening
with Aaron and Jen.
Woohoo! I think we're on like episode 11.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like 10.
I think it's 11. But who knows?
Well,
We'll
tomorrow
have to celebrate on 20.
we're going to celebrate a little something now because tomorrow's Jen's birthday. And we're getting up there in ages, so I thought black but glitzy.
I'm not sure if 29 you have to wear black.
And I don't want to be left out, so I brought one for me, which is really a present for my friend tomorrow. But, you know, I can wear it. So, happy birthday, Jen.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It feels really good to be 29.
Yes, it does. Again.
Again.
Okay, Jen. So, we're going to do stuff with seeds and
bulbs.
Okay.
And as you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but it's fall here in Wisconsin. Ooh, look at that.
Pretty.
Kind of like candy corn. So we're gonna talk about that, and I did some filming earlier, maybe a couple weeks ago, about how you clean up your pond in fall.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Good.
So mainly what to do in fall.
Yeah. Great. Okay.
Hey, we're here talking about bulbs. In the fall, you should plant all of your spring blooming and summer blooming bulbs. Probably not your fall blooming bulbs. They should probably be planted in spring. Here are some bulbs, and these happen to be lily bulbs. They're not the biggest lily bulbs I've seen, but they're lily bulbs. And when planting them, this part of the bulb goes to the bottom because this is the roots, and this would be the top of the bulb. You also kind of want to look it over and make sure that there's no mold or mildew.
See, that's something I want to ask you. I've had bulbs before that I've purchased from like the big warehouse stores, which are really affordable, but not as nice as this. And then some of them are moldy, so I just throw them away, right?
Yeah, because there's really not a whole lot you can do.
And then
you could maybe dip them in like a 10% bleach solution and just see, but it might kill them at the same time.
And then even other ones in the same batch I've planted, and then they'll just rot.
Right.
Even though I wait till the end of September or October to plant them.
Right. Because a lot of times they'll already happen from one of the other plants.
Okay.
And one of the things I wanted to show you too, I don't know if anyone knew this, but if you have a problem like I do where you have chipmunks and squirrels that like to dig up your bulbs, they actually have stuff you can buy, and it's really stinky.
And it's good to buy it and not kill them.
Yeah. And you just mix this concentrate with some water, and then you dip your bulbs in, and then plant them, and it's just really stinky and gross, and then they don't want to dig it off.
Right. Not kill the bulbs, the animals.
Yes.
They know me by now, those people. Okay.
And then when you plant them, you'll probably want to mark them so that you, in the spring, you don't accidentally dig them up. Especially some of the ones that might come up late. And I use a brother labeler, and you get the weather-resistant kind. And then I just... Oh, brother.
My brother labeler. All right, cool.
And I just label them, and these are stainless steel, or no, they're aluminum.
Where do you get them?
And I buy them through a company in Minnesota, but now I cannot remember the name.
Okay, like on a catalog or
It's
internet?
online.
Okay.
Yep. And you can buy them in all different shapes and sizes, depending on how you want.
Or like me, make them out of clay. And they're cute. Okay, I have a question again for you, Jen. So, over the years, I planted daffodils up north, and it's kind of sandy soil, so I'll mix in some dark earth, and I plant them, 3 to 6 inches or 3 inches. And the first year, usually they come up, and then after that, only the greens come up. What do you think? Do you think it's a sandy soil without a lot of nutrients? Also, I heard they'll dig themselves deeper, their roots sometimes.
And sometimes, if they're not getting enough light, they'll only produce leaves and not.
Because they like flowers. A lot of light.
Yes.
Okay. Because they're in kind of.
Yeah, with daffodils, they'll usually just get the greens and then never get a flower on them.
So maybe I should dig them up and put them in the sun.
But in the fall is a perfect time to collect hosta seeds.
And I never knew that till this year.
You can plant them and
all right.
You can plant them and it won't guarantee you what you'll get, because even though these seeds come off a plant here with that's green with yellow on the outside. You plant them, and you can plant like 20 of them, and they might be all different colors.
Yeah, it'll throw different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and it depends. It all depends on what the bees happen to be going to before they land on that flower. Unless you're one of these people that like covers them with pantyhose and then takes a Q-tip and knows exactly what other hosta you're mixing them with.
Yeah.
I'm an open pollination person. So these here are seed pods. I don't know if you want to get close on these, Mr. Cameraman.
Corey. Thank you.
These are seed pods for a hosta, but these here are not ready yet because they're still green.
When are they ready?
And then, you know, they're ready when they look like this. This one might
But
actually...
aren't these a different kind? No?
No. So these might actually be a little bit past their prime.
I'm flickering them off.
That's alright. But what I do then is I take these paper envelopes because they might still have some moisture in them and you don't want them to rot. So I just take like paper envelopes and it's as easy as just shaking it around.
You're a pro.
And putting them in there.
And be tapped.
Yeah, and so there's the different... Here is what on my dirty hand. Here's what a hosta seed looks like. It's just really papery.
And when you plant them, they're so little, plant them shallow, or what would you do?
Plant them shallow in a really loose soil. Okay. Yeah. And then I usually just mark what I know the one parent plant was.
Yeah.
And I usually plant them late winter, early spring. Yeah, I couldn't get that out.
Okay. But definitely not now, or would they freeze out? Or?
They'd probably freeze out, so I usually start them in the house.
Okay.
And maybe in the winter I'll show you how I do that because I use paper towels and plastic bags and put them on top of the refrigerator.
Cool.
So if you have a small pond in Wisconsin, it's best to drain all of the water out of it in the fall. And one of the tools that comes really in handy, and they're under $100, is a portable submersible sump pump. It also comes in handy if for some reason your basement were to flood or something like that. But so that would be one of the tools. Also a net to catch some of your fish. And as you can see here, we try to pull everything out. We pull the filter out, clean it up, store it for the winter, and then we also leave this empty, and actually all the rest of the rain and the snow, the rain from the fall and the snow in the winter, will actually fill the pond back up, and we use that water since we like using that better than like the tap water here, so it's more natural. And I keep my water lilies at the bottom, and I've never had one die yet. And so right now we have the portable sump pump in the pond, and we're pumping it out into the hosta garden. Yep, there's the portable sump pump. And that's how we drain our pond in the fall. And it's
raven right now with this.
Raven.
What kind of bird? What kind of bird do you feel like?
I'm a raven that
Raveness.
Raveness. I think I'm a raven that might work at Bean Snappers.
The dog likes it.
Yeah.
All right.
He thought it was funny.
Yes.
If no one else does.
We have followers everywhere.
Yeah. We always have something in the background.
Oh yeah, today it's a dog.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I learned a lot today. I didn't have too much to add, but thanks for joining us.
And hopefully we'll see you next time, and maybe we'll have to do this winter the Win a Date with Aaron contest.
Yes, win a date with me.
So,
Jen, you got a little poker.
naughty here. Hey.
Special thanks to our cameraman, Corey.